Hey, how's it going? These are Oat Art Studio watercolor paints. I just finished the swatching video for those, so that's already on my channel. I'm not sure when this one's gonna come out, but because I have to do the update on the distress inks, are they water soluble or not? So I wanted to spray water on them to see if they reactivate. So that's the next art video or craft video, whatever, non-swatching video I should say. So this will probably come out in maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm going to try sea salt and watercolor with these, and I'm using this paper. This is hot press paper. I want to show you because there's a texture, and it's by Oat Art Studio. And I want to use this paper sparingly because this paper is no longer available by Oat Art Studio, and that's kind of a bummer because I can get really cool designs from sea salt and watercolor, and also from grading watercolor pencils on here. Really cool designs. This paper is very unique, and I'm very sad that I can't get the paper anymore. Also, can't get this anymore, but I'm okay with that, not getting these watercolor paints. And I don't really use watercolor paints for this kind of activity because especially these paints, because they dry very quickly. Yesterday I did a doodle using some of these paints, and it's this one. I did it in portrait mode, so I'm not going to zoom out to show you the whole thing. So it's easier just to do it like this. I really love this picture. I love it. So this is a day, not quite 24 hours later, doing a little bit of buckling. It didn't come through to the other side, except on the edges there, because I went to the very edge for this picture. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one away. Okay, so let's see if this works. I cut down half of a 9x12 piece of paper to even smaller picture, or squares, or I'm sorry, rectangles. And I want to see if this is going to work. I have McCormick sea salt here, sea salt grinder. I know I have a big grinder, and for the life of me, I have no idea what I did with it. So maybe I'm cleaning this summer, so maybe I'll find it. I'll find it. Who knows? I also have the water for crafting, plain water, and also the water with vegetable glycerin. Let's see if I get a good, decent picture out of it. And I'm using this. Actually came with this kit. So the paints came in a kit, watercolor art kit, I think it was called. And it came with like a little palette and 4 water brush pens, one of the big one, and 3 smaller round brushes, and also a paintbrush that was in the tray here, and the paper. So that's why I bought the art kit, because the paper, this is the paper, and this came in the art kit. And it sold for about $20 with everything. The paint, the paper alone, I think, is worth $20. But there are only 20 sheets, 9x12, 140 pound, hot press. A lot of people if you go to this page, I'll put a link to this paper and also to the art kit. Both of these not available right now. And you can read the reviews where people say this is not hot press because there's texture to it. So I'm still doing research on hot press. Can there be a texture to hot press paper? Does it have to be totally smooth? I don't know. I really don't want to fork out the dough for a pad of Arches hot press paper, but I might have to. Isn't Arches the be all end all painting paper company. Yes, I think it is. Okay, so I think what I need to do is possibly spray the... I don't want to spray the paints, because if you look at these, these paints have a matte finish to them. I'm thinking lots of filler to make it like that, lots of chalkiness going on. But it made a pretty decent picture, right? I showed you the doodle. And let me take this off. Okay, so what I want to do is, how do I want to do this? Do I want to spray the paper? I think I'm going to use this one. I have to shake this one. I wish I could just dip this paper in the color. I wish I could. Okay. I'm going to go with, of course, the purple. Just give it a good color coding here. Just gonna go across. I'm even using the water left over from the swatching. That is very, very vibrant there, right? And then I'm going to grab some green. Oh no, I think this is this teal? I can't even remember yeah, this is kind of a teal color. And I need my paper towels. What did I do with my paper towels? I am not prepared. It's already buckling, of course. I'm going to get more of the purple out there, I think. Okay. Let's do the sea salt. Can't really be exact with this, as it goes everywhere. Okay. That is one. Watch the design. I'm going to spray with regular water. Oh, I have my silicone jobby there. I just sprayed my face. I don't know if you saw that. You didn't see my face, but... Oh my gosh. I'm in a hurry. What am I using? What am I using? I don't even know. Red, orange, yellow, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna be bold and go up. Going up. Red to yellow. Okay, and... And I'm basically using the water in the barrel to clean the brush. I think I remember one of my YouTube creators I'm subscribed to possibly Pete, illustrations by Pete for that. It says that's how he cleans the brush. I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. How come I've never heard of that? How come I didn't think about it? Even though I'm kind of dipping it in the water anyway. Because to squeeze this out is kind of hard. Okay. I'll get a little bit of water there, and I'm gonna use this yellow here. Note that this card sprayed with regular water is not it's not buckling. It probably was, and so I'm gonna give it another spritz here, hopefully not spray my face, and then put this down, because it's regular water, it's gonna dry faster than the water with vegetable glycerin. Oh, if I could. Ooh, there's not a whole lot of yellow there. I need more yellow. Can I add? I want to add more yellow. How do I do it? How do I do it? Dab it a little, maybe, between the salt granules. There are salt granules everywhere. Even the fine ones. Okay. And that has to... I can't lift it. Yeah. Hey, maybe I can lift it with this brush. I just used it. For the swatching video. Okay, now I have to come back in a bit after it dries. Okay, these are dry, sorta. And I use this fan. It had 4 bars, or 4 little dots there, and it went down. I've had this for a long time. It went down to 2 there. I've had this for a long time, and I pulled it out. I remembered, oh, let me bring that out. Kind of speed up the drying process a little bit. And then for this one, I had to put another coating of the spray, because I did not do that. I did that with this one, I believe. You know, it's only been like, what, maybe an hour or so? And I can't remember. I sprayed it again, but I should have done it with this one. So I gave this another spray, and then I let it dry a little bit, and then I took the fan to it to dry it even more. This is kind of cool. This is also a power bank, because it has a USB-A port there. The C is for charging. Okay, now I brought out this one that I found when I was doing my sorting and organizing. I was like, oh, I found it. So there's a little spatula there, and I probably got it free with something. I have no idea what I got that free with. Okay, and I put a sheet down so that I can save the granules of salt here. Oh, I keep forgetting that it has that extra lid. Okay, I'll take that off and scrape. There was a little puddle here, and I thought, oh, that's never gonna dry. So I took maybe you can tell, I took a little tiny paper towel edge and just kind of sopped up some of the excess water there where it was ponding. And then let that dry for a little bit, and then took the fan to it. Okay. Now let me see. I'll put this in. And take this off and then show both of them at the same time. I really don't expect this to be a wow picture, or wow pictures, I should say, since I made 2 of them, because I use paints instead of watercolor markers. I get a much better effect when I use watercolor markers. Since I did this one first, let's see if I can straighten it out a little. So this one buckled more, probably because of the oil, the vegetable glycerin. Oh, it's hard to say. And this one did not buckle. As a matter of fact, I had to take a paintbrush to peel it up. So that was interesting right there. Okay, so this is what we have. That's the gist of this design. It's kind of cool, actually. Look like little flowers, don't they? I do kind of get all angles. There should be no glistening. Maybe a little bit from, I'm just giving it a close-up look there. A little bit from the salt grains, like the very fine salt grains, but I don't see any there. This one, we just have a bunch of dots where the salt sat. Yeah, I don't know. I just oh, it was this way, right? It was purple was on the top. This also like little plants, maybe seaweed, and bubbles in the sea. The green, I was thinking earlier that I didn't see a whole lot of the green there, except for here. But there is green here because I did mix it around with the blue. That's a very cool picture. I'll have to see if I can accentuate that or something. Make it, maybe take some black or something to outline it. Oh, I'll be very, very careful with that. Do doodles on it or something. Yeah, it's not that great, but this is the paper I wanted to do it on. And it still has a design on it. Maybe it will be great after it completely dries, like 3 days time. Like, give it the 72-hour drying time. I really shouldn't need to do that with watercolors, but I don't know. Do you like this one the best? Or this one the best? Or is it an equal what? Equal affection for the two? I don't know. I like them. They are very unique. I can use them for various pictures, I guess, or maybe backgrounds for a card, or usually what I do is I peel the first layer off if I can, and then use it to cover things like little boxes or something like that. I am saving my little masterpieces. I did find the box, and I even wrote abstract masterpieces on it. Okay, that's all I have for you. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day. Bye.